Peace, y'all. What's going on? It's your girl Q. So the title of this message, the message of this message is find your joy, right? Find your joy. Stay in that joy. Now, today is the 15th, and in 2 days, we're going to have a full moon in the sign of Aries. And I want to tell you guys what I've been observing over the past 48 hours, honestly. It just kind of kicked in after Sunday, for me at least. So I'll just say this, something that I observed this morning. So there's this store in my neighborhood that intuitively I got the feeling that I should never go into that store. So I always drive by that store. But today, I decided to go into the store because they sell something that I cannot find at other stores. And typically, I only get DoorDash delivery from this particular store. So I go into the store, had trouble finding the item. So I asked someone in the store, and he was nice. He pointed it out to me. He took me right to the aisle, picked it up. I walk over to the register. I'm at the register, standing in line. A guy jumps in front of me in the line, and then he turns around and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, you can go." I was just over there running my mouth. Real nice guy. And I was like, "Oh, thank you." So I said, "Thank you." And I got in front of him, and he stood behind me in line. So as I'm approaching my turn in the line, I got this feeling from the cashier of negative energy, spiteful energy. I've never seen this woman in my life. She's never seen me in her life. Caucasian woman. So I had this one thing I was getting. I put it on the belt, and you know, her greeting of me was very strict, very Aries-like. So I gave her the same energy back. And as I'm going to pay for it, she's instructing me on how to use the card reader, which I felt was very weird. Like I don't know how to use a card reader. And so I ignored her. That's what I always do when people act like that. I don't give them any energy. So I proceeded to get cash back on my purchase. And this woman pushed the X button so that I could not get cash back and told me that I had to spend more than $5 in order to get cash back. And I said, why would you do that? Number one. And number two, that's interesting because I was literally about to get cash back. The card reader gave me an option for cash back on any amount starting from $10. So why is that? You're saying that I can't get cash back, but the card reader is literally giving me an option to get cash back. And we're literally for 2 minutes, me and this woman, well, I would say a minute, going back and forth about getting cash back. She proceeds to tell me that you have to spend $5 in order to get cash back. So I'm literally asking her over and over, well, why did the machine give me an option to get cash back? Why did the machine give me an option to get cash back? I asked her 4 times, and she was finally like, I don't know. And then I said to her, exactly. And I turned around and I walked away. Because number one, she didn't have the right to jump in and cancel the motion of me trying to get cash back on my purchase. You know, if anything, allow the customer to do what they have to do. And if the card reader says something or declines something, that's usually how people so usually, you know, I've never been in a store where a cashier would do that, would literally reach over and press a button on the card reader during my transaction. It's very, very aggressive It was very rude and unprofessional, and it was very impulsive and just straight up mean and disrespectful. So I left, not gonna lie, kind of upset, but I immediately got back into joy. I literally got back into the vibration of joy and continued on and drove here to hike. And as I was hiking just now, before I decided to come on and make this video, I kept reminding myself to stay in the vibration of joy, because I feel great. I'm happy. Aries falls in one of the happiest houses in my chart. So I am literally like on a high right now. And because of that, I have to do everything within my power to protect my energy at this time. Because what it seems like to me is that people in this world right now, energetically, are really, really pissed off. Right? And it's that Aries energy. That Aries energy is associated with Mars and aggression and just being mad and warring and just having an attitude. And we can't allow that. I can't allow that. So in order to stay in joy, I like to say different mantras or affirmations when I'm hiking and ponder on my positive and strong abilities and keep reminding myself, keep affirming those things. And I do that every day, not even only when I'm hiking, but every day. It's a practice. And so I kept saying to myself on this particular hike, return to sender, return to sender, return to sender, return all negative energy back to sender. I don't want it. It does not belong here. I would like to stay in my joy. I would like to give the Most High all the pride, and I would like to stay in my joy. Stay ready. Peace.